What's on guys, we're back with a brand new video, and today we're going to be continuing on the club preview series. We're almost done this and we're trying to smash them all out before the season starts. So I'll be going on my team, St Kilda, and I'm going over some important things that could make them actually be contenders and winning the flag, their second ever flag since 1966, and if they can actually do it. So that's what we're going over to in today's video. But before we do get into that, make sure to drop a subscribe on this video. We're trying to get to 600 subscribers, so please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Let's just smash the like button for St Kilda. And if you want to be in a video, make sure to go down to the description and go to my Instagram to be the chance to be in a video. It'll probably be on my story. I'll probably put a question thing, because I'm trying to get some questions and stuff like that for my new video. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So first up, for the breakout player, I've gone with Nick Caulfield. Now Nick Caulfield kind of got found out. He was in the same draft 2017 as Hunter Clark. He almost got looked at as the player that did not perform up to the standards like Hunter Clark did. Everyone looked at Hunter Clark as kind of the great player of the two picks. But last year, this man turned into one of the best intercept markers in the AFL, was top 5 in intercept marks and total marks in the AFL, and it became a key part of this backline, which people at the start of the season did not expect this time of impact from Nick Caulfield. So I do expect him to have a very, very big year. Next up is needs to improve, and I've gone for the recruit from the end of 2019, which is Brad Hill. Now, he was the biggest at all recruits, and it's pretty easy to say he's the one that did not perform at all compared to the other four. So I expect him, he's on the biggest amount of money, he's on about 900k a year, and he needs to show what he did at Fremantle and the Hawks to be worth what St Kilda wanted him to bring to the football club. Next up is a BNF winner, and I've gone for none other than Jack Steele. How can you not go past this man? Had an absolute brilliant 2020, was top 3 in the Brownlow, and I expect him to almost win the Brownlow in 2021. I feel like he's on that level. He's probably the best two-way midfielder in the AFL, and I can't wait to see what he does this year. Next up for the big improver, I've gone with Jack Sinclair. And Jack Sinclair has been looked at as an alright winger, and found himself out of the side at early parts of 2020, but he came in about round 7, round 8 mark, and he did not look like leaving the side. He fits Brett Ratton's game style to the T. His ability to run, he's almost like a second Brad Hill. The best impact where I saw this guy's actually going to have a breakout year, and that's when I popped into my mind, is how he played in the practice matches this year. Now, sometimes you look at practice matches and you just think it's a one-off, but I've never seen Jack Sinclair look as good as he has. And it's not just that he's having, a few fluky games. He's been switched positions. He's been a winger, half forward his whole career. And this preseason, they decided to chuck him back into a half-back role. And it's kind of changed his career for the better. It's kind of just changed how he plays the game, and with the new stand the mark rule, him and Brad Hill flying past, getting the handball receives have been absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see what he's done. And the only reason he's got this opportunity is because Hunter Clark has been switched into a full-time midfielder. He's still going to have a few hits in the halfback, but he's more of a midfielder now, so I've decided to fill that hole of Hunter Clark and chuck Jack Sinclair back. He's been absolutely amazing. Next up for most goals, I've gone for the big Max King. Big 202 centimeter forward, and I expect this man to have a great year, kick 22 goals in 2020, and I expect him to be around the 50 to 40 mark this year. He's an absolute gun forward, and he is the vocal point of the St Kilda attack. Next up for the surprise All-Australian, second time on this list, is Nick Caulfield. Nick Caulfield, for the same reason I mentioned before, I don't need to go over how underrated this man is, and he could either get a bench spot or be in that back pocket. I don't mind. I feel like he's an absolutely elite footballer. Now for the St Kilda best 22. This is the best 22 I've gone for. Now I feel like this best 22 will not all play together at the same time. Not because a few of them are injured, but simply because the St Kilda depth right now is absolutely ridiculous. It's so hard to pick 22. I reckon they probably have a top 4 depth in the AFL, and that's what wins premierships. It's the best 30, not the best 22, but this best 22 is what I've gone for. Now I've gone for a kind of a smaller type back line. I've gone for only the 390 centimeters plus, which is Dougal Howard at 200 centimeters. Then I've got Wilkie that's about 191, Caulfield that's about 191, and then I've got for Clark that probably won't spend too much time there, but he'll probably start there because when the midfield's fully healthy. I've gone for Sebros, Stan Hanbury, Steele and Crouch and Jones as kind of the inside outside mids with Billings and Hill on the outside. And then I have the two half backs, Clark and Jack Sinclair. Then I've got Ben Long that's going to take the Ben Patton role from last year and be kind of almost like more of a lockdown type role because he can play on the players like Charlie Cameron and all the smalls like that. Nick Caulfield can play as almost like the third tall. Wilkie can take the second tall and Big Dukes can take the main tall. Then I've got Rowan Marshall down there as the centre half forward. He's a very, very capable forward, and when he's not there and he has a pinch hit in the ruck when Ryder's not there, you have Josh Battle that can go and fill in as that second tall. And not forgetting Tim Membry that plays above his size, even though he's not the tallest key forward, he still has the capabilities to play there. And then you have the smalls with Butler, Gresham, and Higgins, which absolutely stars. And don't forget the co-captain, Jaron Geary. They can play either end of the ground. He can play a lockdown role in the forward line or the back line, depending on what happens. Absolute great, well-rounded team. So I do have the Saints finishing in 4th position, and I feel like every media outlet right now has not put St Kilda anywhere near the contenders bracket. Everyone has them in the 8, but no one thinks they can actually win the flag. But I do believe that they can win the flag. They have a deep squad. They just need injuries to go their way. And if they finish in the top 4, I feel like they're in the capability to win the flag. Now, if they don't finish in the top 4 because they have the hardest draw in the AFL right now, then I think that puts in their value a lot. But I feel like they have the list. They should have made the top 4 last year. If it wasn't to 2 stupid losses to North and Fremantle, they would have finished in the top 4 last year. So I feel like this is the year they finish top 4, and their goal should be to make a prelim final. So thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe. We're on the road to 600 subscribers.